Peace and blessings, peace and blessings, peace and blessings. Robbie Youngblood coming at you with session number 13 of the Confidence Builder series. Man, we are rocking and rolling big time. And I tell you what, I'm grateful for the feedback that I've received so far regarding this series. I had a fraternity brother of mine reach out and tell me that this was something that was well needed by him. He has been overcoming various health challenges and just going through a lot and needed to get to a place where his confidence needed a boost. And so he expressed his sincere appreciation for the creation of the Confidence Builder series, which is a part of the Collaboration Creates Currency movement. And I'm grateful that I've been obedient to sharing insight over the last 13, or actually 12 days. Today's day number 13, and I'm excited because the book that I'm going to read from. I'm taking a break from The Magic of Thinking Big. We'll bring that back tomorrow. Yesterday, I had a chance to read out of UOU, which was Eric Thomas's book, his bestseller, New York Times bestseller. But I woke up this morning and I felt compelled to share a few excerpts out of Collaboration Creates Currency, the blueprint for visibility, credibility, and profitability. And I felt this way because last night I was hit with a wave of generosity. And I posted a message on Facebook and Instagram and LinkedIn that I was willing to give a complimentary LinkedIn profile makeover to individuals who purchase copies of my book. And I'm actually going to do that. I'm going to do that again today. So if you watch this video and you're on Facebook or LinkedIn, Instagram, and you see the post and you haven't purchased your copy of Collaboration Creates Currency, the blueprint for visibility, credibility, and profitability, then make sure you find the link so you can order a copy. I'm going to provide today. Today is April 14th. So it's today. I'm going to provide 20 people with a complimentary LinkedIn profile makeover. 20 people. So the first 20 people who takes advantage of the offer, they'll get a complimentary LinkedIn profile makeover. Now, let me tell you what that consists of. It's a 1 hour clarity session. It's a 2 hour LinkedIn profile makeover. So we work together to design and redo your LinkedIn profile, and you get a 1 hour debrief. So the value of that is $1,500. And I know it sounds real crazy. Like, why would somebody pay $25 for a $1,500 makeover? Well, because they may not be in a position to invest that, and I want to be a blessing. And so, because the LinkedIn Locksmith mentorship community is focused on helping job seekers, business owners, entrepreneurs, professional speakers, and sales professionals, um, I've decided that I want to expand that because also the goal is to impact 100,000 lives, right? And so if it was just about the income, then I wouldn't do anything like this. But the goal is about the impact. And so for those of you who are watching this, if you have yet to order a copy of my book, now if you already ordered a copy of my book, then I would encourage you to join the LinkedIn Locksmith mentorship community to be able to get access to some of those other resources. This offer is specifically for new people who have yet to order a copy of Collaboration Creates Currency. And you got to order it directly from me. You can't get it from Amazon, can't get it from any place else. You got to order it directly from me. So let me get on to reading a few excerpts out of Collaboration Creates Currency, the blueprint for visibility, credibility, and profitability, which features my guy, Marshall Fox, Deborah Delgado, Sherrod Ledet, and S. Elliott Brooks III. We put this book together. It dropped on my birthday, December 16th, 2022. And last year we impacted about 1,000 lives with the book. And this year we're shooting for 100,000 lives impacted. So this is why we have the Confidence Builder series. And so what I would ask for you to do is, as you find value in this content, feel free to share, tag, like, and make sure you hit the notification bell so that when I do go live On Facebook, you'll get the notification and you can join me and possibly drop your questions, comments, or feedback. All right. Ever wonder why some people overcome the spirit of poverty that entraps many others? It is the same spirit that binds a family for generations. Then along comes an individual who breaks the generational curse because they were influenced by people who shared ideas and information that changed their mindset. Collaboration creates currency, the blueprint for visibility, credibility, and profitability, offers insight from various perspectives, from individuals who broke the chains of poverty and closed the wealth gap in their families. This book will inspire you to gain clarity and confidence, the kind that emboldens action towards establishing connection that lead to cash flow and becomes a catalyst for turning your family's economic and social future around. You're not a bad person because of your situation. You just have not been exposed to the right information. This book offers you just that, filled with evidence that there are people who have overcome similar and possibly worse obstacles and beat the odds. This book doesn't allow you to lie to yourself anymore. You aren't stuck. You can do the same thing by closing your personal wealth gap and aiding in the fight to mend prejudicial wealth gaps. You can turn it around, break the cycle, and be the one to leverage your gift to find that one thing that allows you to make a difference in the lives of others. After reading this book, you'll have the tools to beat this demon and overcome one of the greatest struggles that mankind has ever faced: poverty. A Creative Synergy by Marshall Fox. I'm leaving on April 1st. Those were the exact words I excitedly texted my wife on February 22nd, 2016. I'll never forget it. I was sitting in my office, a manager of the fraud investigations team at the local credit union in Maryland, making $67,000 a year. That was a decent gig for a 27-year-old college dropout, depending on whom you ask. I don't know what it was. I don't know why April 1st, but I felt it in my spirit that that was the date. I actually really liked my job. I liked the company. Nothing was wrong per se, but I knew I was no longer the 9 to 5 type. A big part of it was that I started listening to a guy named Eric Thomas, E.T., on YouTube. I was relatively new to him, so it's in your face, get your butt up style, delivery pushed me to be greater, to do something different, even though I had no real idea of what that was at the time. About a year prior, I got my life insurance license and sold final expense policies here and there during the evenings and weekends. My father encouraged me to get my license. I started adding friends on Facebook who were contracted with the insurance company. It wasn't long before I'd see photos of their homes, vehicles, vacations, and overall lifestyles. The company was really big on showing production numbers and ranking folks. Being a competitive person, having some knowledge of the product, and with my dad at the company already, I wanted to get into this arena. I could join forces with my dad, and together we could build $1 million agency. So I left on April 1st. My wife was a stay-at-home mom. We had no savings and now no salary. The insurance gig was 100% commission. I joined Eric Thomas's Breathe University BU community the same day. It was mostly because he was coming to town for a conference on April 10th. And they were advertising a free meetup for BU members the day of the conference. I didn't need any new friends. I wasn't active on social media at all. I mostly wanted to get some free food and a chance to meet ET face to face. I had no idea that this one decision would change my life. I went to the meetup and thought, these are my people. I met a ton of cool people. We were all ambitious or aspiring entrepreneurs. There was just something different about this group of people. We laughed, shared stories, drank gazelle juice, exchanged information, and listened to ET speak. But there was one person in particular whom I met who would later help to change my life. I'm going to tell you what, there's always one person that will come into your life to empower, inspire, and impact you to live out your God given purpose. And there may be more, but understand that when it comes to collaboration, creating currency, it's all about the connection. It's all about the attraction to another individual who can fill a gap for you and help you to fulfill your goals. And Marshall Fox has been a good friend of mine since 2016. He's somebody that has changed my life. And when you get a chance to read Collaboration Creates Currency, the blueprint for visibility, credibility, and profitability, you'll hear how his life was changed. As you look at this logo here, right? This logo right here represents collaboration. It represents currency. Marshall Fox was the one who did my logo for me in 2016. And it still lives on today. But it represents opportunity. It represents being in the right place at the right time. It represents having the right mindset. And so my encouragement to you as you go on through the rest of this week, focus on where you are today and then identify where you want to go. Just like Marshall knew that there was more for him than what he was doing, and he bet on himself. And he put himself in an environment that would allow for him to grow. And he didn't know what the future held for him, but I'm sure he knew who held his future. And I'm grateful that he made that decision on April 1st. I made a similar decision years before to bet on myself when I got laid off from a nonprofit position. I also bet on myself in 2015, at the end of 2015, when I decided that I was going to go full time to build YB Connects. And I'm truly grateful that I made that decision. Was it easy? Not at all. But what I realized was that when you bet on yourself and you put in the work, you will get the results. Continue to follow the Confidence Builder series, which is a Collaboration Creates Currency movement production. Order your copy of Collaboration Creates Currency, the blueprint for visibility, credibility, and profitability by visiting collaborationcreatescurrency.com. And remember to focus on personal and professional development every single day. As you increase your clarity through personal and professional development, you'll see an increase in your confidence. Your increase in confidence will impact your ability to communicate. Your ability to communicate will allow you to attract the right connections, which will lead to collaboration opportunities, which will create currency for you. That is the roadmap and the blueprint to credibility. Be encouraged, be blessed, but most of all, be faithful over the gift that you've been given. And remember, your gift will make room for you. We'll see you on tomorrow's session of the Confidence Builder series. Peace.